siya pa rin ng ano?
Pagdado nga lang.
Hirap mo.
Wala kami hindi. Mga katabs niya. Make na naman.
Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. We're back here at the Hoop Spirit Basketball Court. Today's March 3, Tuesday. And of course, when it's Tuesday, it's the first Banawe Basketball Cup night. 2 games scheduled for today. The MORETA Express with a 1 win and 5 loss as the dweller seller, while the Creative Hub in the traffic with 3 wins and 2 losses. The MOMEXPRESS is MORETA MOMEXPRESS still not out of the tournament. They still have that chance to advance to the play-in as 10 teams are battling it out. Only 2 teams will be eliminated during the elimination round. But before we start, pasalamatan muna natin ang ating mga sponsors para rito sa ating Stick-O Banawe Basketball Cup Season 1. Ang ating league sponsors, Stick-O and Happy Cow. Platinum sponsors, Iceberg Insulated. Our gold sponsors, Pete Daily PH. Australian Harvest, Ideal Pasta. Also would like to thank our silver sponsors, Comida, Easy Golden Way Merchandising, Potato, Sigma Construction, and Petron West Avenue. Thank you very much also to our official outfitter, ang Apex Custom Activewear, together with the Creative Hub by Boss Edison Chan, and our official game ball, Wilson Basketball. And of course, this basketball game or this basketball tournament is under the supervision of our 2 youngest commissioner, Commissioner Elton Seng and Commissioner Kenji Ang. Our game officials for tonight from Brad. Of course, we have our crew chief, Mr. Albert Sumang, our umpire 1, Bon Pascual, and umpire 2, Nino Perez. Coach Jan Abos po, kasama ninyo para sa ating matchup, and the first attempt of both teams have been converted. Let's see how hot will be this T2 team. As we're seeing few players inside, 9 players I think on both benches right now. Here's that sidestep move and a miss there by Chan Nang. Attacking the hoop and scoring is number 11, Matthew Chong. Second chance around, 3rd time, but last touch will be called on MORETA MOMEXPRESS. And a powerful move there from the veteran big man. Of course, that's Jordan Buentipo. Here are the MORETA MOMEXPRESS. Chan Nang kicks it out to Chan. Corner 3, and number 95, Daniel Dixon Yu, converted his first 3-point basket in this ball game. 6-5, a 1-point lead by the Creative Hub MOOKEM helmet. And that semi-hook upload of Reduya failed to come in. Patrick Chan Nang short on that 3. Offensive rebound and a put back by Alden Chen. Matthew Chong. Matthew, babawiin yung 3. It's 9-7. And right now we're seeing Boss Edison Chan will not be playing as he is in civilian clothes. Wala rin yung kanilang main point guard dito, si Aaron Yun, not present in the, not in attendance. Chong, Post Elton, and a swing to the corner, and a three by McD. So back-to-back three-pointers made here by the Creative Hub. MOOKEM helmet, Shan Nang, Patrick Chan. Looks to the other side, Chen. Short on that attempt this time. McD to Matthew. Jordan Bontipo almost loses the leather, gives it to the cutting Matthew Chong, who will soar high and scores on the two. Good defense there coming from McD, tapping that ball from behind. Sean Nang, Sean gets that ball to the glass and scores a three. And a big shot there coming from Bosken. Here's Sean Nang. Sean goes to the corner. Here's the double D for three. Double DU scoring another three. His second three-pointer in this ball game is now 2 out of 2. Both teams are having a good shooting night right now. Jordan Bontipo will do a Tim Duncan, kiss that ball to the hoop. Patrick Chan. Patrick shoots a three. Patrick right now is not in the rhythm. Jordan Bontipo attacking the defense of Chen. Faking and scoring a two. Shan Nang to the corner. Double D. Another three this time. Will not go in. As Matthew Chong surveying the floor. Takes that three. And he misses. Shan Nang against Matthew. Double D for another three. 75% from that rainbow territory. Para kay Daniel Dixon Yu. He has now 9 points in this ball game. Out of that 16, more than 50%. And McD will retaliate with his own three. 2 out of 2 for McD. Beyond the arc, 6 points right now. Shan Nang. And good defense by Boss Ken Tung. Intimidating the attack of Shan Nang. Matthew Chong, entry pass, Retuya. He will be fouled by Edison Wong as a 3-man substitution for the Creative Hub. Retuya and Matthew Chong will staying on the court as Makti, Jordan Bontipo, and Boss Ken Tung will have the rest, while for MOOKEM, or rather for MORETA MEMOXPRESS, only Dixon U or double DU will remain inside the court. And Sang with that first attempt. Mitchell will miss. Together with Mitchell, we're seeing, of course, Stephen Chan. Number 17 now. This is Rafael Tan with that basketball. And Stephen Chan will score on that layup. Kasama rin nila, of course, Dixon Yu. And to complete the roster, number 90, John Montes. Samantalang para rito sa the Creative Hub, we're seeing Kenny Go, Matthew Ong, Wesley Ang, Rudolph Retuya, and Joseph Uy. The Creative Hub coming from a win against Happy Cow last last Tuesday, last week. And Joseph will miss that one. Retuya missed that putback. Let's go. Still misses another offensive rebound, but that ball will go out of bounds. That's not the Creative Hub. Here are the MORETA MEMOXPRESS. Steven Chan faking, driving, and a steal. Joseph Uy, 2-on-1. Joseph will finish the pass break. Dixon Yu. Saying block by Retuya. Rudolph to Matthew Chong with another pass break for the Creative Hub. A high scoring first quarter. And that is his fourth three-pointer with 5 attempts. Matthew babawiin, pero sasablay, and the foul will be called on Kenny Go. As Jordan Buentipo checks back in for Retuya. Also Sean Nang giving a rest to the highest pointer of MORETA, Daniel Dixon Yu. Rafael Tan short on that three, go with the rebound. Wesley finding Jordan on the left wing. Jordan reverse layup and scores the 2. And here's Steven Chan. Steven, same move, same result. For Steven Chan, cutting the lead to just 6, 29-23. Matthew picking that three. He drives. Finger roll miss. Last touch on Matthew Chong. Matthew will be rested here as Maxi returns back in action. Sean Nang. Steven Chan will try a long distance and he scores beyond the arc, and the lead has been cut back to 3, 29-26. A minute and 30 remaining. Wesley, Maxi, back to Wesley. Joseph Uy cannot make that basket. Here's Steven for another three. That is too strong. Joseph Uy stepping on the gas, give it to Wesley. Bounce it to Go. Go loses footing. Missed that shot. A minute remaining. Sean Nang stops, pops, and miss. Joseph attacking Steven Chan. Hand it up. Jordan Buentipo on that screen. Fake. And fakes a foul. And scores the 2. Foul will be called on number 78, Steven Chan. His first personal. Jordan Buentipo completing that three-point play. They can go 2-1. And they are doing that, but they miss. Saying misses Mitchell. Joseph Uy. To Jordan Bantipo, reverse. And Johan Montes will be called for a hacking foul. Another 2 free throws here for Jordan Bantipo. Jordan Bantipo completing that or making that 2 for 2. Sticks and you. Double DU checking back in. Shandang. Sean creating. Kicks it out. Here's an open double D. Bang! What a buster, Peter T. Coming from the man of the quarter, Daniel Dixon Yu, 5 out of 6 from the 3. Unselfish play there by Mitchell Singh, giving that extra pass, but they still trail by 5. 34-29 will be coming back after the break. Bakit? Sino ba nagbabasa niyan? Ako lang naman Albert Sumang. Juan Pascual. Nino Perez. Sumang.
Ken, sabi na kayo. Set, 4 ka.
As we come back to the ball game, 34-29. Dixon!
Go!
Missed this time, but still a good shooting percentage. 5 out of 7. Wesley Ang. Matthew, pass intercepted by Shan Nang, and Shan Nang pull-up jumper, a bit strong. And Joseph Uy will not control that ball. Possession will stay with MORETA MEMOXPRESS. Shan Nang, miscue with Montes. Here's Matthew. Matthew 1 on 3. And that will be a blocking foul on Shan Nang. It's going to be 2 free throws for Matthew Chong. Matthew Chong misses both free throw. Very uncharacteristic on this young man. Mitchell Sang missed that 3. Here's Matthew. Matthew to Wesley. Wesley entry pass. Joseph Uy catching that ball and scoring a 2. Mitchell Sang. Mitchell kicks it out. Dixon. Steven Chan. Driving. And a pass ball. Blocking foul will be called against Joseph Uy. 4 players check in para sa MORETA MEMOXPRESS, leaving only Shan Nang inside. Wesley will be replaced by Retuya. 3 miss. Jordan Buentipo getting that rebound. Matthew Chong. It's just a long 2. Just a long 2 for Matthew. Best on the layup from Moreta is Jordan Buentipo, and a foul will be called on Patrick Chan, his first personal. And Bosken Tung missing a 3. Bosken getting that pass from Rudolph. Bosken will try another one, and he will make that tray. And with that 3-pointer coming from Ken Tung, a timeout will be called by Moreta MEMOXPRESS. We will be coming back in a short while. Tapos na yung service, ano kaya extra service naman. As we go back to the ball game, 41-29. Here's Chan, or rather Tan. Missed that point blank range shot. Matthew Chong will try another 3, a bit to the left. Jordan misses. Retuya will score a 2. And don't look now, it's 43-29. It's now a 14-point lead by the Creative Hub. Patrick missing that 3. Getting back that ball. Second block by Retuya in this ball game. And Buentipo secures another rebound. Joseph. Bosken. Missing that 3. Matthew Chong. Great interception and save on that basketball. Matthew driving, and Patrick Chan with a frustration foul. Second foul on Patrick. And the third team foul para sa Moreta MEMOXPRESS. Here's the Creative Hub. Joseph Uy will try a 3. Still can't buy a basket from beyond the arc. Rafael Tan, Shan Nang. Shan attacking the distance of go. And Chen with that midi and scores a 2. Ready to check back in the best player of the last game from the Creative Hub. Joseph will try another 3. Still, that ball cannot find the bottom of the net. But there was a good defense coming from Joseph Uy. And that will be a pushing foul. That will be the third personal foul on Patrick. Matthew Chong, after that missed free throws, now makes the first. Here's Patrick Chan. Down by 14. Double D. He will miss, but he will be shooting 3 free throws. As the momentum of Westy Ang cannot be controlled, he hit. Daniel Dixon Yu now on the 15-foot line. Short on the burst. Making the second. One out of 3. The 15-foot line. 16 points para rito kay Daniel Dixon Yu. So 50% ng output ng Moreta galing dito kay Double D. Almost a steal by Patrick Chan. Retuya. And shot clock will expire. Smack T checks in for Ken Tung in the Twin Tower. Kenny Go and Retuya are back inside the court. Steven Chan, Steven, finger roll, short. Credit that the defense to Rudolph Retuya. Coach Rudolph already with 2 blocks in this ball game. Mac T posting up. Mac T will travel. Good help defense coming from Steven Chan. Dixon getting that pick. Here's Rafael Tan. And still Moreta MEMOXPRESS missing. Retuya posting up and scores a 2. Nang. Dixon, back to Nang. Nang at the corner. Defensive rebound. Oh, good find. Patrick Chan will miss. And a foul will be called on Kenny Go.
Win. Good.
Retuya and Chong will be given a rest. Steven Chan, 15-foot line.
Sep, sa'yo dadaan. Sep, sa'yo dadaan. Sep, sa'yo dadaan. Para pas-pas sa'yo. Sep, tawagin mo. Sep. Tipo.
Ang Makti. Here's to the post. Jordan Buentipo, and a warning for taking a foul will be called on Mitchell. Mitchell Seng. That will be a foul on Kenny Go. Third foul on Kenny Go. Mitchell Seng making the first. Here we go, Wesley Ang. Macti. Joseph. Jordan, quick spin. Goes to the reverse and he missed that pivot shot. Steven Chan, too strong on that layup. Go with the rebound. Joseph, oy! Still having difficulty on making that basket. Rafael Tan finding Shanang at the corner, comes closer and scores a 2. 3:20 remaining here in the second quarter. And you are still watching the Stick-O Banawe Basketball Cup inaugural season at the Hoop Street Basketball Team. Coach Anabos po kasama ninyo. As Matthew Chung and Rudolph Petuya checks back in. Steven Chan will be replaced by Johan Montes. Or sorry, Rafael Tan ang magpapahinga rito. Jordan Buentipo missing the first free throw. Shanang. Johan Montes cross court. Mitchell Seng, double D at the corner. Missing three-pointer right now. Matthew Chong. Matthew. That ball was stopped. So no dribbling violation there. 10 seconds remaining. Wesley Ang asking for that ball, seeing a mismatch against you. Joseph, oy, still short. Buentipo scoring over Johan Montes. Still finger roll, too strong. And still Joseph Uy struggling on his offense. Shanang partially blocked. Shan for 3, short. Jordan with the rebound. Wesley Ang. Here's Joseph Uy. A perfect touchdown para sa the Creative Hub. And a timeout will be called by Moreta MemoXpress. We'll be back after the timeout. Tago ko kaya. Patupos ko, no? Ha? Jordan, siyam na assist, triple-double. Triple-double. Oh. 2010 na siya eh. Patrick also struggling on his offense, but Steven Chan will score on that putback. 15-point lead, 54-39, a minute and 30 remaining. Chong. Jordan at the post. Against Johan. Johan kicks out. Joseph. Matthew Chong, 3 seconds on the shot clock. And that ball will decide to go in. 18-point lead. Mitchell Seng travels. Jordan Buentipo already with 20 points and 10 rebounds in this first half of this ball game. And that will be an offensive foul. Rudolph Petuya extends that hip. So both teams under penalty, pero hindi natin ibibigay yung penalty doon because it was an offensive foul. Patrick Chan, he also struggles. Joseph Uy with the rebound. That's the angle. Jordan Uy. Jordan drive. Retuya. Blocked there by Steven Chan. Good defense by Moreta MEMOXPRESS. Protecting that shaded area. Here's Mitchell Seng on the drive using the glass and scores a 2. And an unforced error against Retuya on that inbound violation. 57-41. Patrick Mitchell Sang. Miss there. Retuya, mauubusan na siya ng oras. And our halftime score, it's 57-41, 16-point lead by the creative hub MOOKEM helmets against MORETA MEMOXPRESS. We'll be coming back here at the first Sticko Banawe Basketball Cup. Napagod. Yung ano. Hindi na nakashoot. 3 points.
Ay, 95. Si Kenny na lang pala sa akin. Isa na lang, no? Number 1 na lang. 7 minutes.
Tsaka yun, 29. Seconds na lang. 29.
Si Mac.
Konti lang.
As we go back to the ball game, the start of the third quarter. Of course, this is your Sticko Banawe Basketball Cup inaugural season. Would like to thank our league sponsors, Sticko and Happy Cow. Also, platinum sponsors, Iceberg Insulated. Giving credit to our gold sponsors with Daily PH, Australian Harvest, and Ideal Pasta. Our silver sponsors, Comida, Easy Golden Way Merchandising, Potato, Sigma Construction, and Petron West Avenue. Also, thank you to our official outfitter, Apex Custom Activewear, together with the Creative Hub by Boss Edison Chan, and our official game ball, Wilson Basketball. And a foul will be called on that drive of Matthew Chong. Two free throws for Matthew. Matthew on the 15-foot line. Matthew complete 2 for 2 from the free throw area. Rafael Tan to Mitchell Seng. Mitchell back to Rafael. Rafael guarded by Joseph Uy. And Rafael will lose that footing and he will be called for a travel. Matthew bring down that ball. Joseph Uy. Retuya on the post, asking for an isolation. Joseph Uy. Oh, that will be an offensive foul. Fourth personal on Kenny Go. First team foul for the third quarter para sa the Creative Hub. And good tap by Kenny Go. Joseph, oi! Will finish that layup after a hack coming from Johan Montes. Dixon Yu replacing Mitchell Seng. 20-point lead. 61-41. Montes on the post against Go. Fading away. Misses. Retuya with the ball. Gives it to Chong. Matthew, he stops, he pops. And he converts that three. Oh, good defense by the yellow shirt. Montes securing that ball. Nang against Chong. And Johan Montes with that semi-hooks. Scores a 2 there. Kenny Go attacks the hoop. No foul will be called. Rafael Tan drives and scores a 2. But still, a 20-point deficit being enjoyed by the Creative Hub. Makti on the post, using his hip and his height against a much smaller defender, and he scores a 2. Nang, Tan, Rafael, back to Sean Nang. And there will be a kickball violation. Shot clock will be reset. The last 3-point shot. It was just a 2 points. Yung huling tira ni Matthew Chong on that rainbow territory. So our official score is 66-45. Dixon struggling now in this quarter. And Rudolph Retuya scores easily on that layup. Here's MOOKEM helmet, or MORETA MEMOXPRESS. Patrick Chan short on that three. Retuya, another rebound for him. Matthew Chong, lead pass. Jordan Bantipo almost loses that ball. Retuya. Oh. Medyo napasobra yung lead pass. And Steven Chen passing that ball dito kay Alden Chen for a score. Chan to Chen. Now it's Uy. Jordan Bantipo. Back to Joseph Uy for three. Bang! Finally getting that touch from way downtown. And Bantipo with an assist. 8 assists shy for a triple-double. Jordan Bantipo, Wesley Ang replacing, giving a rest to Matthew Chong. A man-to-man defense right now being shown by MORETA. Jordan again, and back-to-back today for Joseph Uy. Dixon. Steven Chan will try and hit that three using that glass. 74-50. Wesley Ang. A steal by Patrick, and a foul will be called on Joseph Uy. Joseph Uy with his second personal foul. Steven, blocked by Retuya, gets his own ball, put it back and scores a two. So right now for MORETA MEMOXPRESS, it's Steven Chan. And itong ating leading scorer, of course, the DHUB. Bantipo muscles his way, use that left, miss, gets his own miss, and scores another two inside the paint. Grabing galawan yun, mala Moses Malone. Baka magtaka sila, wala bang ibang reference? Bakit Moses Malone? Eh wala na pong big man ngayon sa NBA na naglalaro sa loob. Puro lahat, puro shooter na raw. Chan. Here's Chen. Short on that midi. Chen also having a good night. But to have a chance to cut that lead, he needs to take more of that midi jumper. Bantipo, blocked there, erased by Rafael Tan. And turnover para sa the creative hub. Chen will score after the pass from Steven Chan. Here's Retuya. Bosken! Missing that three. Retuya offensive rebound. And Bosken also missing that close shot. And that will be the third foul on Joseph Uy. Retuya will take a rest. Joseph Uy, third foul. Steven Chan. I think si Steven ata ang ating leading scorer dito para sa Moreta. Oh, 16. Si Dixon. Oh, parehas na sila. But both free throw misses para kay Steven. And Rafael Tan finally with his first basket in this ball game. 76-57. Uy. Kenny Go will force that shot and he will be fouled by Steven Chan. Two free throws here para kay Kenny Go. Free throw misses para kay Kenny. Rafael Tan pulls up a medium jumper and scores a 2. 2:47. Mitchell Seng checks back in para kay Alden Chen. Bontipo on the post against Tan. Tan Nang, 4-on-1. And Patrick Chan will finish the layup. Here's Joseph Uy against Patrick. Joseph, pull up three, come home! 3 straight three-pointer. After missing in the first half, now 3 out of 3 in the second half. Shanang missing that 3. Mitchell Sang, that high looper shot miss. Steven, pass it to the wrong guy. Wesley Ang with the steal. Wesley Ang! We'll pass that ball, so it's going to be a baseline inbound or side court inbound for the creative Bob. Go. Miss. Jordan Bontipo scores a 2. Mitchell Seng overshoots that one. Patrick Chan scores a 2. Less than a minute remaining. Jordan. Jordan on the post against Tan. Jordan. Kentong. Go. Matatapigan ng bola ni Steven. Here's Patrick against Joseph Uy. Good defense there by Joseph Uy. Stopping the Chan brothers. Hook pass. Miss. Go. Put back also misses. Chan Nang with the rebound. Chan Nang to Patrick Chan, and Patrick Chan scores. 81-65, still a 16-point lead. Wesley Ang making that 3. Joseph Uy, this time he will miss. Heat check yun, heat check. And if that ball goes in, it will be counted, but it doesn't. So we will end this third quarter with a score of 81-65. Still a 16-point lead by the Creative Hub. We'll be coming back after the break. As we go back to the ball game, Rafael Tan will start with a 3, cutting that lead to just 13. They are now on a 8-0 run in this second half. Retuya will break the silence with that elbow jumper from a pass of Wesley Ang. Rafael Tan goes for a back-to-back, but that shot will not go in. Jordan Buentipo, Jordan to the corner. Matthew Chong, Retuya using that glass and scoring another 2. Here's Steven Chan scoring from a pass after that steal, and here's the trap. Matthew Chong guarded by Nang. Oh, what a spin. But there's a good tap from behind. Chan Nang against Retuya, protecting that ball with his body. What a top shot. 13-point lead, 85-72. Retuya will get the 4th personal foul of Patrick Chan. Good cut and a great pass. Another good find. 2 free throws here for Rodolph Retuya. Punta lang natin yung quarter score natin. High scoring first quarter, 29. Para rito sa Moreta MEMOXPRESS. But they only scored 12 on the second quarter, ending at 41 on the halftime. 24 naman ang na-score nila on the third quarter to make it on 65. Samantalang ang Creative Hub scoring a high 34 in the first quarter. Still dominating the second quarter with 23 points plus 9 sila ron. Ending at 57, and in the third quarter also scored 24. And Pinoy step by Matthew Chong. And he scores a 2. Shan Nang. Pichal Seng short. Jordan Buentipo. Another rebound on his name. Matthew short. That ball is good. And scores a 2. And Matthew Chong will be called for a blocking foul. There's a scenario on that last play on that basket of Retuya. That ball went over dun sa backboard natin. No? Sa mga nagtatanong, dapat over the backboard. Hindi na po yan tinatawagan ng ating game officials unless na may tatamaan, no, na hindi parte ng backboard.
Akala ko kasi nasa loob pa yung
90-74. Matthew Chong will fly high and scores another 2. The foul will be whistled on Johan Montesi's third. Tama ako, third foul. Missed shot there. Another miss, this time by MORETA. Matthew. Entry pass inside. Makti will score from a pass of Matthew Chong. Chan Nang. Steven Chan. Steven. Hook shot, miss. Jordan getting that ball. Wesley Ang. Hindi nyo naabutan yung bola. Back to a 20-point lead, 94-74. Chan Nang, Johan Montes. Short on that jumper. Yeah. Retuya, here's Chong. Attacking Nang. Buentipo, offensive rebound. Miss. And a foul will be called on Jordan Buentipo. Chan Nang. Montes. Good intention. But they will turn that ball over. Wesley Ang will be replaced by Joseph Uy. Retuya. Rudolph attacking a much smaller defender. Joseph Uy back to Retuya. Hook shot. Misses. Chan Nang creates, drives, miss. And last touch will be on Alden Chen. Patrick Chan checking back in para kay Johan Montes. Oh, good defense by Edison Wong against Jordan Buentipo, erasing that shot, and he scores on that layup on the other end. Six and 40 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Makti! Rudolph Retuya to Jordan Buentipo. Finding the right man at the right position. He scored another two. Here's Patrick Chan. Finally finding that hole. Cutting the lead back to 15. Matthew, Jordan on the post against Wang. Matthew, Makti at the corner. Kaboom! Makti will be given a rest after that big three. Boss Ken Tung checks back into this ball game. Alden Chen misses. Oops. An accidental hit on the pace as Alden Chen tries to tap away that ball. Kentung missing that 3. Here's Alden Chen. Alden to the corner. Daniel Dixon Yu. Still missing that time. Rudolph Retuya protecting that ball very well from a much smaller defender, and he scores another 2. Patrick Chan misses. Wang scores another 2 points here. His 4th point in the ball game para kay Edison Wang. Matthew Chong. Jordan Buentipo all alone but misses that lefty layup. Patrick Chan gives it to Wang. Back-to-back basket for Edison Wang. But they still trail by 18. Matthew pull up 3. Jordan Retuya with a putback. Joseph Uy fouling here for as Edison go and MacD checks back in for Jordan Buentipo and Rudolph Retuya. While we have new players also. Shanang Seng Tan checks back in para sa Moreta. Mitchell Zeng got home for Mitchell. Matt Mitchell, a very dangerous man beyond the arc when he's a very strict shooter. Boss Kentung babawiin. Here's Patrick Chan. And an offensive foul will be called on number 11, Patrick Chan. That will be his 5 fouls on Patrick Chan. Maxi misses. Nang. As we are now coming closer to our twilight zone. Bert! Charging number. Charging. 11. Oh, ano? Ano, bayag na kayo? Bayag na kayo? Ha? Bayag na kayo? Bert! Charging! Sino? Ayun o. Oh. Sabi ni Patrick yung umatake sa loob. Mitchell Zeng back-to-back 3. And into the last 2 minutes. The creative hub making sure that they will not turn this win away. As Rudolph Retuya getting ready to check back in. Pero ilalabas pala si Matthew Chong.
Basket ka, pwede magsaba. Ay, sino?
Michelsen! Third 3 straight or 3 straight 3-pointer. Kagaya ng binanggit ko kayo na, strict shooter yan. 11 points na lang to. Anything still possible. They just need a stop. Mahaba pa yan, 1 minute and 28. But Rudolph Rituya will score. Is Singh, Rafael Tan, Patrick Chan, and Rituya saving that ball at the corner. Makti, cross court turnover. Makti will be called for holding foul. With this impending loss, the MORETA MEMOXPRESS will go more down the cellar. Oh, Boss Kentong scoring a 3. Second 3-pointer in the ball game for Best Ken. And with the impending win, the Creative Hub will go up to the standing on the top 4 spot with 4 wins and 3 losses, or 2 losses, sorry. Samantalang ang MORETA MEMOXPRESS naman will have a difficult time na with a 1 win and 6 losses. And we'll finish this ball game with a final score 110-92. Pagbalik po namin, we'll be going for the second game. Or 108-94 our final score, sorry. At pagbalik po namin, it's gonna be the Champions Club going up against MORETA. Or rather against itong Grand Philippines. And we'll be coming back.